Hey guys, welcome back to another Friday. Brad's sliding into Friday really good. Anyway, welcome back to Project YARE, where we just watched the second episode of Charlotte.
And we know who Charlotte is now, and she's sexy.
Yes.
The sexiest celestial body you'll ever see.
What do you guys think about this episode? I mean, it's a real good character building episode for Nao.
I mean, don't ask.
Who? Nao?
No.
Charlotte?
No. Her name's Nao?
Who Nick thought was Ryu.
Yeah.
For some reason.
The white-haired girl?
Yeah.
Charlotte, okay.
Yeah, her.
But, yeah, really good character building episode. What'd you think?
I'm kind
of... One of the things he said, teleported dude, one of the things he said was that she uses her powers in fights, so she would get into fights a lot when she was in middle school.
Well, she didn't trust it. Well, because of the ending of why she couldn't have any friends, because she couldn't trust anybody.
So when she went to the new school, she just fought people?
Well, anybody she thought she was trusting.
And she would fight them?
She would beat the shit out of them.
Because she trusted them?
No. She didn't trust anybody. So making new friends was hard for her.
So she beat them up?
I guess
that doesn't make any sense.
She had no trust issues.
She had no trust issues.
She had a lot of trust issues.
She had a ton of trust issues.
Okay. The reason she had trust issues...
I don't trust you.
She's the student council president who beats up her fellow students.
Yeah, because of trust.
Well, she did. She doesn't now. She's in high school.
I mean, she beat him up.
Okay. She did.
And she wasn't the student council president then.
Okay, I understand.
Okay, but...
Wait,
like,
so
like
did
they
she,
were
okay,
saying
on
the camera, the fight was legit on the camera.
Did she beat up all the people that used to be her friends that
Possibly.
the scientists put in her way?
There was blood on her walls that says, "I'm out."
No.
You really said that? If you think it had some like kanji that said something.
But no, I don't think it was those people because I don't think any of them have powers. Remember, they were just put there to keep her from going to try to find her brother.
Right, but then, okay, so she escaped from there and then found some dude who we don't know yet.
Yeah,
her put
the
in
only
a
one
new
she trusts.
school.
New school.
Where she beat the shit out of people.
I guess she got.
And then she went to high school.
We don't know why, but I'm assuming something happened and she started fighting.
And then when she went to high school.
But the fights were legit because on camera, it looks like she's beating the crap out of somebody. But to the person in front of her.
Yeah, we understand that.
Maybe
she's
she had
invisible. I was just like, why was she beating the shit out of people? They never explained it.
Maybe she had a trigger word and it was brother. People said brother and she's like, brother!
She's like, oh,
why did you say that name?
Yeah. Why did you say that name?
Like, oh, brother. No,
what?
It sort of reflects back on how she is as a person. Like, she's all, like, when she's going on a mission and she's trying to capture someone, she's all, like, really hyped up, you know, and she
has a goofy personality.
Yeah. But when she's by herself, or, you know, when
she's
just
Toka,
a couple people.
in a way.
Who?
Toka from Date Alive. Like how she was, like, in the beginning,
sort of
where she's kind of serious, and then she
Whenever
she's
she's around her
yeah.
boyfriend, whatever his name is, she gets all like bubbly and stuff.
Yeah, she kind of lets her guard down.
She's all like quiet and shy. And she's like,
It's sort of like that, but instead of that, she's like really depressed. I feel like she's super depressed.
I mean, she talks in like a monotone.
She's got a hard time adjusting to her brother being in the care facility that he's in.
I don't know if I characterize her personality as being depressed. She
she's
doesn't
kind of
seem
mean.
Depressed.
She has an inner anger.
Like she's just kind of a lot
of built up anger.
She's just kind of a loner. She's got her headphones in. She's just chilling by herself. Doesn't want to talk to people. I don't know if that's depressed.
But that's probably because she can't trust anybody.
I understand that.
Which hopefully throughout the series she'll open up.
They're telling the story of a true
high
school person.
Because you're talking about it. And you kept saying how great the character building is. So I have a feeling that's coming.
And how awesome the reveal of Charlotte would be is, you know,
I said it was going to be stupid.
He did say it was going to be stupid.
But anyway,
and it was pretty dumb. And
so what do you think? So what do you think about the archery captain's powers? Photography.
He can take it's like having a photographic mind that you can actually print.
My question is, where the fuck did he pull out the picture?
He just said
because he just went, I just took a picture of you.
He has like just blank pieces.
He's got like a printer nipple. It's like a fucking...
Maybe he's like the tape dude from My Hero Academia.
So it's a picture.
Sure.
A picture.
That's a terrible pun.
Well, for all we know, it's a photograph that he takes with his mind. So for all we know, it just materializes.
in his hand. Like,
he's like, I'm just letting you know right now, I'm taking so many pictures.
Gotta save this to the spank page.
Oh, something's going on 4chan.
So what would you do if you had... what would you do if you had thoughtography?
I'd probably get in a lot of trouble. I'm going to be honest.
Okay, well...
And I think
the downside is that you can't take off all the clothes. I think that's the only downside. Because all the powers have a downside.
See, I never understood. Is that his downside? Is that he can not take off their underwear with the photos?
That's probably it.
But what if they're not wearing their underwear when he takes the photo?
Put
it back on?
Well, something I was thinking.
Do you see through their skin?
I don't know.
Well, the thing is, I feel like they did this because, taking pictures of underage girls.
Yeah, I feel like they just don't want to show nudity in this show. I think that's why it was.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
I don't think it's that he couldn't. I think maybe he didn't want to.
Ooh, speaking of powers, what do you think about the Professor X Cerebro vibe?
We weren't done talking. Shut up. Maybe he just doesn't want to take naked pictures of people.
Maybe he has a little bit of
he's not a total scumbag.
Yeah, but he's just doing it to make money for his sick parents.
You do it air quotes like we know that they're not actually sick. That was just something I said. Like, they're probably not even sick. That's what I said.
Literally just...
Well, I said air quotes because guess what? Maybe they're not sick.
We don't know. And we'll
do you know something you're not going to tell us?
No, I don't even think we can see him again.
He's probably never going to come back.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Which is what I was saying. I was like, it's total bullshit. They're like, oh, well, we did it. I was like, how do you fucking know you did it?
I mean, like, he did act like something was bothering him in a way, but...
He tried to shoot fucking Charlotte in the eye with an arrow.
When she stomped her foot, he let go. It freaked him out.
He's like, I don't know what your power is, die!
So it was an accident.
Okay, see, I didn't see that, but whatever.
Yeah, when she stomped her foot, he went, and it fired.
And then teleportation
the archery team, guys.
Photography.
Startled by a foot stomp.
Yeah, anyway. Hey, what do you think about that, Professor X Cerebro water dripping from this body dude who can find powers?
Oh, the random dude who shows
up
and
just
goes,
walks in and like
thoughtography, and then walks out. Everybody's
he names the skill and tells him where it's at.
God,
sort of like a Professor
What do I think
X
about him? I think like
Cerebro vibe.
You want to know what I think about him? Like, I have no idea who the fuck he is or why he's there.
Yeah.
Well, he's a helper.
Yeah, but why?
You heard what he does.
We know nothing else about him.
We don't know who he is. We don't know the who, what, why, where, when, how, when.
He was literally just random.
Like, he just showed up, went photography,
but it's
left.
a cool power.
Is it? If you're constantly soaking wet? I don't want to constantly be soaking wet. I assume that's his side effect, is he's always wet.
Or he can only do it when he's wet.
I don't know how to take this conversation anymore.
I want to get wet. I don't want to get wet. I want you to get wet. Wait.
And just like that.
I want other people to be wet.
But no, I don't know. Like, I guess it'd be cool to know where somebody is. I don't know.
That was the other thing. Like, when she ran up to him and she was like, you need to take over his body so we can look through all his shit. And he's like, yeah, sure, whatever. And she's like, I lost him. It's like, that was so fucking weird that didn't make any sense at all.
Well, maybe she saw him and then when she turned around, he wasn't there. Because she didn't turn around. She's like, I lost him.
Like, he ran away and then she's like, oh, he's gone. Well, did you expect him to stay?
No.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, but that's like her personality. Like, she's
an idiot?
Sort of, I guess.
I don't know.
She didn't
Think about it, she's still in high school. I mean, she's still kind of...
I don't know. It was just kind of weirdly unexplained.
Yeah.
Didn't make a whole lot of sense.
Would you qualify her as like a mild kind of airhead? Where she's got kind of her moments of...
Sort of reminds me of her sister, his sister.
No, his sister.
No, his sister's straight up. Yeah.
You gotta love that special sauce.
I love her. She's my favorite character in the show.
Pizza sauce. So sweet. Why is pizza sauce sweet? I've never had pizza sauce that was sweet.
Wait, what?
There was a pizza place back where I lived in Michigan called Spanky's Pizza. Best pizza I ever had in my life.
According to Brad's dad.
My dad hates it. Anyway.
Wait, you said last week he loved it.
Not that one.
Mr. Scribs, because he used
to
work there.
Oh. Okay.
Spanky's was my favorite pizza place, and they would put extra sugar in their pizza sauce. It was really sweet, and I fucking loved it.
Yeah, but it's the family recipe, so I'm pretty sure the sauces will always be the same.
But like the sauce was sweet, and then you had like just normally when I get pizza, I'm like, like a supreme or like give me all the meat. Like when I went to Spanky's, it was like just pepperoni. That pizza is perfect.
So my question is, if he doesn't like his sister's cooking, why doesn't he just eat the ramen?
What ramen?
Oh,
Instant
they got that backup ramen, yeah.
Because he likes his sister?
Probably.
Doesn't want to hurt her feelings?
Yeah, because it's just them. It's just...
You could speak up and be like, yo, I liked this when I was a kid.
He probably doesn't want her to run away.
He doesn't want to hurt her feelings. It was literally... Okay, I don't know about running away, but he doesn't want to hurt her feelings. She's like, oh, I'm such a great cook, and I made your favorite food, and you don't want to be like, your food sucks, and I hate you.
Plus, I mean, he's supposed to be taking care of her. Why is she doing the cooking?
Because he's busy with student council work?
She didn't even know until this episode.
Also, we never saw what he did with the lunch that she made him.
He stuffed it inside the desk.
Yeah.
Oh, did he? Oh, he just left.
Yeah, he just left.
Because he looked at it, he's like, did you bring lunch? Nope.
Because I was waiting for him to throw it away, and then Brad be like, I hate this guy, we're done.
I already hate him. I don't like him.
Okay, but what...
Main character's an ass, and I don't like him.
He's a narcissist.
He's the worst.
But no, there's a 3-second scene.
He reminds me of Nick in a lot of ways.
Thank you. 3-second scene in the opening, right? Where the two hands are reaching out.
Literal scumbag.
Hey.
With a beard.
Thank you.
And he's
Santa.
ugly.
Thank you very much. Okay. There's a short
Santa,
3
it's
seconds. There's this 3-second short scene during the opening, right? Where like two hands are reaching for each other.
And there's a clock, and then
with the clock hands spinning very fast.
And the screen shatters.
But like as the hands come together, like the screen breaks and they get pulled apart.
Uh-huh.
She's gonna kill him in the end.
I knew it. Damn
I feel like this is. I feel like that scene is like
Why'd you have to
a
Charlotte
slight view on how they view the past. You know, or maybe the main characters see it, or how they see it.
They see it as broken.
Like the hands not being able to touch for too long. Oh, what the fuck?
Just read your notes.
I'm going to. The hands not being able to touch one another in the end, even when they were so close,
Is a representation of what?
It means he'll never reach her.
Her boobs are off limits.
Okay.
Like, I don't have their
The hands not being able to touch one another in the end, even when they were so close. The speed of the clock is for, how we see just how quickly time moves and that everything that happens can't be done since time is moving forward.
So there's...
Like...
You only live once.
God damn it.
I don't know what you're trying to get from that. Like, I don't understand what you're saying.
I don't know. Like,
you're not explaining yourself. You're just like, they can't touch because time keeps moving. That doesn't make sense.
No, it's like her feelings toward her brother. Like, shit happens in the past. Like, she can't be like mad at her mom for shit that happened. Also, she can't do anything to help her brother.
And
like, she's trying to move past it.
She's trying to move
like
forward.
all internally, like her feelings and the way she acts when no one's around.
She's trying to Walt Disney
versus when
this.
when she's on a mission and her mind's not clouded. Like she's dwelling on the past, but trying to push past it.
She's trying to make a better
future. And that's
future.
why she can't touch somebody?
Oh my god. No, what I'm saying is like she can't go back and fix it.
Right.
Which is why, they can't touch, obviously.
Okay.
And then like the clock's moving faster. She's trying to get past fuck you.
Trying to get past it, and
I have no idea where this is going.
And then the glass, cracks because she's broken inside. And wake me up, just wake me.
No, the scar.
Wake me up inside.
Save me.
All right, what do you? Okay.
The cracks sort of like the scars that she's endured from the past.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I understand that.
The hands aren't touching. She can't go back and change anything.
Right.
But she still dwells on it. And the clock moving forward is like her trying to get over it. Because you can't. Everything's moving forward, so she's got to push past what's happened and try to deal with everyday life.
Right.
She's trying to let go of the past.
Yeah, that whole 3-second video.
So the 3-second clip of two hands trying to touch, not touching, while a clock moves really fast, and then the screen cracks is representation of
her trying to get over her past.
Her past trauma and not being able to get over it.
Yeah. Well, trying to get over it, but
not being
always, yeah.
That's a lot of thought put into an opening that I'm pretty sure the animators were just like, we thought it looked
No. Like,
no, a lot of openings have like a lot of stuff. Like they have like hidden meanings about stuff that's going on in the show. It depends on like the show, the type of show you're watching. Like if you're watching Dragon Ball Z, it's like whatever. But if you're watching something where it's like really story driven, there's normally like if you've ever seen Death Parade, there's a fucking spoiler for the ending of the series in the intro
Like, I know
that
this
is in the background that you will miss if you're not looking.
And like I
for
said,
it.
I know this is just a piece of the opening sequence, but I think it represents one or more characters, how they deal with past experiences.
Well, the only person's past experiences we know are hers.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
'cause
well,
his have only been kind of teased at, not really.
But his has been pretty fucking positive. He's like, I cheat on a test by his.
No, I mean like because he makes it sound like his folks abandoned him and his sister basically.
Maybe they did. Well, I mean, we don't know, but
It's
I
like
assumed his mother died. In the last episode, I got that his mother died and that his father was never around.
no. His
Like, there was a
mother
lot of
pushed him off
hostility.
on their uncle.
Yeah, because
And
there's a lot of
left.
hostility.
Right. Okay. No. Yeah. The parents got a divorce, and then the mom said, "I don't want them," and gave them to their uncle, which I don't know if that's how that works.
It's not. She pushed him off onto him.
Yeah, it's
Right.
basically like, hey, can you watch them while I just disappear?
She basically like.
I'm gonna go get some smokes.
Right.
I'm going out for cigs. I'll be back.
Yeah, 5
Tw-
years later.
20.
Okay. So
So you
ba-
get
okay,
them
so-
smokes yet? It's like, oh, they were out on this store, so I got to go to this other store.
20 years
So,
away.
okay, so basically, all we know about his background, besides the fact that he
Their mom fucked him over.
is that her mom. It's entirely possible that her mom knew that he had this power and knew that the government was going to try and take him. So she's like, get rid of him.
But we don't know.
She
It's
thought-
like that movie Jumper, where his mom is an agent that hunts down the jumpers, and then she realizes that her kid's a jumper, so then she just books it. His mom works for the government.
Yeah, spoiler if you haven't seen Jumper.
I figured it out.
But
Charlotte's a
You know
vomit.
that actually makes a lot of sense too. Like
I figured that out too.
yeah.
it's kind of like it's actually like
But
a
if
show
you
I've
think
wanted you
about
to
it-
watch. The Kotara.
As everybody said, it's in
Remember?
its name.
What?
Don't worry about what he's talking about.
You know what I'm talking about though? The girl who like she can read other people's minds and everything that I've been trying to get you to watch. Kotara-san. Remember, she's like an orange-haired girl or whatever. I've showed it to you before.
Oh yeah, that one where you're like, yeah, you should watch this, and I looked up on Mal and it was already on my list of
Yeah.
stuff to watch.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's about like that because her mom basically like just abandons her.
one more question.
So
Okay.
you know who's in Jumper? Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah. And Christensen.
Yeah, who cares?
Hayden Christensen.
Nobody cares about him. He's stupid.
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson, though,
He was in Star Wars too.
he's a cool guy.
Samuel L. Jackson's been in a lot of stuff. He was also in Goodfellas, and I didn't know that until
He was in The Hateful Eight. That movie's awesome.
Yeah. He was in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He plays Afro Samurai
Yeah.
Samuel L.
Does he say
Jackson's a very
motherfucker?
popular
Hey,
black
does he say
dude.
in
motherfucker?
Afro Samurai.
Yeah.
I think maybe I don't know.
He should.
He also likes hentai.
He almost said motherfucker in Kong.
I haven't
He
seen
died.
Oh yeah, a PG-13 where he almost said that.
Mother-
He
And Kong
almost said
kills
it.
him.
He almost said it in Avengers too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at the end when he looks down, he goes, "Oh mother," and it just disappears.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
happened.
It's great. I can't wait to see.
See, Ryan Reynolds should have just jumped in and said, fuck her.
That wouldn't have worked.
Motherfucker.
It would have been fucking hilarious.
Now they could actually probably do that with the next Deadpool movie.
Well, look,
as a
he says
joke.
fucking
I don't
right, and then
know.
he looks down and sees the pager, and he's like, who the fuck uses a pager anymore?
Yeah, that would be pretty funny.
But no.
How about the Afro Samurai video game? But I haven't
Last
played it
question.
yet.
All right, so they were talking
False.
earlier about how. So Brad just ordered Hawaiian milk coffee. Hawaiian milk coffee called Hawaii Kona Blend Coffee with Milk. Contains
Trying
not.
to kill me?
Wait, how does it contain not less than 10% coffee?
What?
Contains not less than.
That's like fruit juice. That's 10% juice. How's that?
No. It's the wording.
Contains not less than 10. That means there's at least 10% coffee.
So the rest is milk.
No, at least 10% Kona coffee.
The whole thing is Kona coffee.
No, it's water, sugar, coffee, milk powder, something with an E, and artificial flavors.
Oh, okay. Okay, so how
Emulsifier? I've never heard of that. That sounds cancer.
we never really talked about Now's power. Now's brother's power. What do you think about his power? Being able to control
Sound
the
waves.
sound waves through his music.
That's pretty. It had nothing to do with his music. He
No.
just used it to make his music better.
But this reminds me
He said
of...
like he used it to like amplify or something like that.
It was to make his so his
can control
guitar
the
could
airwaves.
make weird sounds that other people.
But
couldn't
I'm
make.
kind of like you though. Whenever you said something
Pretty
about
cool.
making himself like sing, you know, he uses
this
his power
reminds-
makes him sing better, and that's why he has it. I wonder if that's a thing that
Yeah,
happened
they
too.
didn't say
He
anything
didn't
about
sing.
him singing.
He was just a guitarist.
Yeah,
Oh, is
But
he just,
what I'm
I thought
saying
he was
is-
like
but he
lead
probably
singer.
could have.
It kind of reminds me of Vanya's power in Umbrella Academy, which we were talking about this earlier. She can do the same thing, but she plays the violin
Umbrella Academy just came out.
on Netflix. It's a show, but the comic was pretty good. But
That's just for to date this video. Like it just came out.
yeah, February 15th. Anyway,
Yeah,
This
today's
is
the
16th.
16th. Today's the
it
16th.
came out the 15th.
Ah.
Anyway,
That's a weird Valentine's
her
Day
power,
after.
her power was she can manipulate the air, right? And she's the most powerful because she can destroy anything. Essentially,
Suck the air out of people's lungs.
Oh, it's like that chick from.
think about her shattering. She could shatter a moon or the earth or anything really.
With air?
The moon doesn't have air on it.
Without air, concrete just disintegrates.
The moon doesn't have air on it. That's the
That's
point.
not my point.
You said she controls air.
You said you could destroy a moon. There's no air
The
on the
airwaves.
moon.
Airwaves.
There's
no
air up
airwaves in
there.
space.
Okay, what I'm saying.
There's no air in space.
It's a giant vacuum.
Anyway,
Space is a vacuum,
she
Yeah.
she can destroy anything.
except for a moon.
Ain't no vacuum.
Actually, she just destroyed that.
She made a giant pipeline to the moon, surrounded the
If
moon.
you've
and
watched
then
the
just-
show, you'll understand.
She
destroys
shot
the moon.
air from the ground at the moon.
Yeah, and then it just like
Made it.
through the airwaves. Airwaves.
Yeah.
She controls airwaves.
There's no air in the space.
Airwaves. Same way
There's no
sound
waves
vibration.
in space. There's no
Airwaves are-
sound in space.
Yeah, that's why they say when you scream, nobody hears you.
I know it's stupid, but it fucking happens. Anyway, she was super powerful. What's to say that he wasn't super powerful?
We don't know because we never got to see it.
Yeah, no. They experimented and fucked with him.
Yeah,
Us-
and now he plays by ripping up comforters.
All he was doing was using his power to make his music better, and the government's like, we can use this to destroy other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think
We
his
don't
mom
care
was
about his
really
music.
afraid?
Probably.
She
I mean,
was
they
begging?
could have been threatened. Yeah, that's a possibility.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but think about it. She literally gave up her kids. Gave up her kids because what? She was afraid?
I mean,
Because someone told her to?
the government
her
came,
kids.
the government came in and said, give us your kids.
I mean, she probably was given an
the
ultimatum.
government
It's
came and
either, it's
took
either.
my baby.
Well, hold on. We're
It's-
talking about Japanese society at the same time. So they could have been offered a lot of money to go there.
She did say
without
Well, yeah, she
knowledge
did say
of it.
finance.
She
finances.
did say that them going to that school would actually improve their finances.
But the way she was begging,
them to go.
that kind of
We don't know if her mom. I don't know. We don't know if her mom knew what they were gonna do when they got there.
That's a possibility, yeah.
We don't know, but at the same time, her mom did seem kind of
Like scared.
she seemed scared. She's like, "You gotta go though." So I don't know. She's probably threatened and offered some stuff.
I mean, like when you
It's
deal with
not
government stuff, it
important,
does get pretty
really.
bad.
That's not the important.
It's not, but
part.
I mean, it still sticks with you. It's like
It is stick
a-
with me.
a parent really giving up their kids.
This hasn't been as scarring as I was expecting it to be, because I remember watching the Grizzia show, and then that got really dark really
I
quick.
mean, parents giving up their kids, like in real life, it happens.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway,
It's a thing.
okay. Last thing.
I thought the last thing.
I
was
know.
the last thing.
Now's brother, and how they were saying that if he had the power, that she could possibly inherit it too.
Not inherit, also.
Also have it. So
Also
what?
have one.
Or
have
more.
a power too.
Or
They never implied that she would have the same power, just that she would also have a power.
yeah. So what do you
And
think
she does.
about
She can
Yu's
turn invisible.
sister?
She probably has a power.
I-
She has the power to make pizza sauce.
God.
She has Deku's beginning power where he didn't have
No,
one.
she has the power. She can make any food, but only if she adds that secret sauce.
We've only seen her make two things.
Yeah.
Curry and
Maybe her
rice.
power is
No, she made salad.
hyperactivity.
Hey, no, she made salad and
ADHD.
rice.
We didn't see that.
It was on the table. She was eating
She
salad and
probably
rice.
didn't make that. She probably bought it at the store.
With what money? Obviously, they're not making any.
They get
he even
paid.
said no. He doesn't.
He gets paid
He hasn't
now.
get paid yet. It was his first day on the job.
You get paid for your first day on the job.
Maybe she's a thief. You don't know.
Yeah.
Plus, they get to live there for free, which is pretty great.
I mean, they probably have some semblance of money. I'm sure their bank account isn't literally
I mean,
0.0000000.
Yeah.
If they even have a bank account, they might just have cash stored in the cushion.
Or they're getting paid under the table.
But
Maybe she pawned her left kidney to buy dinner.
it also
Yeah,
didn't
and
like
she's-
leave out. It
yeah,
didn't
she's
like
like-
it left. The episode stopped without ever suggesting what might happen next. Which I kind of like episodes that do that because you don't know what's gonna happen.
The episode ended with him like looking at his sister and going, "I wonder." And
If she'll have a power, yeah.
He was
and that's
looking,
where it ended.
He was looking
So
at Charlotte,
based on
thinking
that,
about Charlotte.
based on that scenario.
No. It
so-
ended when she was looking at the comet.
Yeah, based on that
She's
scenario.
like, I want to see a long-tailed comet
Yeah,
that comes
anyway,
around.
the comet's gonna come by, she's gonna look at it, she's gonna get powers, or she's gonna already has powers or something, powers. She's a Superman.
Well, they make it sound like the powers are dormant until a certain age, so...
And then they go away after a certain
Yeah.
age.
Yeah.
So,
Pu-
she's gonna be a
prepubescent.
Super Saiyan.
Like, their
Like
puberty
cauliflower?
stage.
Yeah. Cauliflower, yeah.
Cauliflower.
It's still cauliflower.
Anyway. But okay. Well, so overall, what do you guys think of this episode?
That-
Yeah, I'd have to say it's
Better
I'm
than the
gonna
other two?
I'm gonna keep saying it's. I'm gonna say it's.
I mean,
8
mine was an OVA, so I don't even count it.
Dude, yours.
What OVA? Because we didn't watch anything. Wink.
Yeah.
Wait, we did. Yeah, they're 15-second OVA.
15 second.
Your 15-minute OVA.
But that was last week.
And it wasn't 15 minutes, it was like 10.
You even said it was. Oh, wait, you said it was 15 the other way.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you guys really want to watch the show, I would suggest checking it out. It's really good. And, you can follow with us as we watch it.
It's got a 4 on Mal, is what I would say if it did.
But subscribe.
That would be a really low score.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would've
it would.
You think I would have chose this
Yes.
if it had that low of a score?
I'm pretty sure you would have. I
No,
mean,
I always
there are
choose
shows.
to
No,
do
here's the thing.
this.
There are shows that have low scores and actually end up being.
I didn't know
pretty
about
good.
Drifters being like really good and then terrible at the end, but it kind of got boring.
I mean,
But this show keeps you on edge, and we'll find out more.
Nick has seen this show already,
yes.
by the way. He's rewatching it, which is why he has so much to say.
But but it keeps us going. So
He
fuck you.
took some notes and
I
shit.
did. It's
He's
really
all prepared and shit.
Yeah.
Like a fucking.
did more than what I'd do.
I wouldn't do anything.
Anyway. I
like
guess
to
we'll
be
check you
off
out next
the cuff.
Friday. So subscribe, comment, and I guess we'll see you next Friday.
I'd gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Yeah.
Good thing it's Tuesday.
What isn't it? Saturday.
It's Friday.
Gotta love that
It's
stroke
definitely
face.
Saturday.
You gonna stop this?
I'm
Just
having-
keep this running.
Yeah,
this
let's
wasn't
just
that
keep going.
We
Talk
could.
about. We could talk about this fucking
Hi, Chief.
Let's talk
pi-
about.
pineapple high. You know what? Let's eat
Let's
this
talk
right
about
now.
something controversial. This
No, let's
this
not do that.
pineapple.
Shut up.
You didn't let me finish. I was gonna say
I'm
this
stopping
pineapple
this.
high
Hey,
chew.
I'm
That's
stopping
really
this.
No,
controversial.
no. We're gonna eat this on camera,
I
live.
don't want to eat Hi Chew.
You made us eat stuff earlier. It's your
Live
turn.
on camera for the first time ever.
Oh my god!
Damn! The fuck is your
Eat that.
problem?
Oh man, he chipped the side of the.
Yo, you're gonna find that candy.
That's fine.
I don't know. Oh, it's right there.
No, it's like jizz colored.
Delicious.